Figure of speech. A figure of speech is a creative use of language to generate an effect. Some figure of speech like metaphor, simile, and metonymy are found in everyday language. Others, like antithesis and circumlocution and puns, take more practice to implement in writing. What is figure of speech? Language that uses figures of speech is known collectively as figurative language. You will find example of figurative language in novels, poems, essay, and plays. The opposite figurative language is literal language. Literal language is type of straightforward writing you will find on road signs and in office. 20 types of figure of speech. Number 1. Alliteration. Alliteration is the repeating of consonant sounds right next to each other, which creates a memorable or melodic effect. Number 2. Antithesis. Antithesis is a literary technique that places opposite things or ideas next to one another in order to draw out their contrast. Number 3. Apostrophe. Apostrophe as a figure of speech is when a character addresses someone or something that isn't present or cannot respond. The character might speak to someone deceased, an inanimate object, or a concept. And number 4, circumlocution is the use of a purposely wordy description you can think of is a talking in a circle. Number 5, epigram. An epigram is a clever and memorable statement. You will find epigrams in speeches, poetry, and at the front of a book. Number 6, euphemism. A euphemism is a way to say something in an understated manner, often to avoid difficult topics like money, death, or sex. Number 7, hyperbole. Hyperbole is a deliberate exaggeration that adds emphasis, urgency, or excitement to a statement. Number 8, irony. Irony is a situation that subverts a reader's expectation. Number 9, litotes. Litotes use a double negative to create a positive. Number 10, metaphor. Metaphor is a direct comparison of dissimilar things to create more vivid imagery or understanding. Number 11, metonymy. Metonymy is a literary device in which a word or object stands in for a closely related word or object. Metonymy gives a writer more variability with description. Number 12, onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like what it means. Number 13, oxymoron. An oxymoron is a phrase that uses two contradictory words to create a new meaning. Number 14, paradox. A paradox is a statement that appears to contradict itself but contains some truth, theme, or humor. Number 15, personification. Personification is assigning human attributes to non-human things. Number 16, pleonasm. Pleonasm is the use of more words than necessary to convey meaning. A writer might use pleonasm for humor or emphasis, or they might not realize they're using extra words at all. Number 17, pun. A pun is a form of wordplay that purposely substitutes words that sound similar but have different meanings. And number 18, simile. A simile compares two dissimilar things using like or as. The goal of simile is to give the reader a more vivid understanding of something. Number 19, synecdoche. Synecdoche is when a smaller unit is used to signify a larger unit or vice versa. And last, number 20, understatement. Understatement is the intentional downplaying of a situation. This can create a humorous or deadpan effect in a writing. What are the different kinds of figures of speech? There are hundreds of figures of speech which can be divided into themes and tropes. Themes are figures of speech that rearrange word order for a certain effect, while tropes use words in a way that differs from their literal meaning. How are figures of speech used in writing? Figures of speech are used in every type of writing to achieve different effects. Which figure of speech you use depends on what effect you want to have on a reader. For example, if you want to create more vivid image, you might use simile, metaphor, or antithesis. If you want to give them loud, you might try using a pun.